Hey everybody, it's Zach again at NewTutor.com. I wanted to come in and do something I have not done before with you. I'm going to ask you for a favor. I know somebody, and just to give you a little bit of background, I have done prison ministry before in the past, just a little bit, okay? And I want to get more involved with it. And I actually have a friend of mine, Glenn, who I'm trying to prod to help me, go into some prisons in the area and do some ministering there. But I've done some letter writing a little bit in the past, and I want to do some more again, and with inmates, people who are in prison. And I once heard Kent Hovind say, the best place to minister are prisons, because people there are broken. And what he means by that, most people, when they go into prison, when they get in trouble and they get convicted, they get caught doing something, most people are guilty of doing what they've done and go to prison because they have committed a crime. They are at the lowest of the low. They had, we all grew up, we all have dreams. We all want to be that baseball player. We all want to be that rock star, or the astronaut, or something. We all have big dreams when we first are young and we're growing up, and we want to do this, we want to do that, and lo and behold, you get yourself in trouble. You make a bad choice or a number of bad choices, and you find yourself behind bars, and and you've muddied the family name, or you've done something that it gets you there, and really you're the lowest of the low. You're as broken as you've ever been in your life. And that's why Kent Hovind said that, and it's why it's the easiest place to minister. And our Messiah even specifically mentions in Matthew 25 that we are to go into the prisons and minister and care for those who are there, because our Messiah knows that's when you're the most broken, is when you're in chains and bondage. And so many people today, we live in the richest country in the world, that we have no idea what bondage is. We're not looking for. We're so spoiled rotten in America today. We don't rely on the Father for anything. And so these people who are in prison, they realize most of them they've made mistakes, and they're there because of their own choices. And so what would it be for us to go and minister to those people? And so that's why I'm making this video. I have done that in the past. I'm going to continue to do that. I think in the future I'm going to try to find ways to do that. And what a great way to share Torah and the commandments of our Father. So I got a friend of mine who made a bad choice, and he made a bad decision, and ended up in prison. He's actually in prison right now. I just went in there, I think, last Sunday. And it's been his first week there. He's going to be there 90 days, 3 months behind the slammer. And so I talked to him beforehand, and he agreed to let me put his name on my video channel. He's not Torah, okay? He's not a commandment keeper or anything like that. He calls himself a Christian, and so, but he agreed that I could put his name on my channel and allow you subscribers there to go ahead and send him letters if you want. He'll read anything. I said, hey, you might get some hate mail. He's like, oh, it's okay. I don't care. I'll read anything. All right, great. Sounds good. So listen, here's the address. His name's Addison Todd, and he has an address. There's his address at the Department of Corrections in St. Charles, Missouri, is where he's at, and you can send him for the next 3 months, 90 days, letters and things. So what kind of stuff do you send? There's the address, and I'll post it up again in a second. What I've done in the past, when I've sent letters to ministries where I've gotten a name of a prisoner, I've sent. I would go to the store. I would buy a comic book set, and one of the comic books I bought in the past, and I lost it. I threw it away. I don't know why. I think maybe because it had Christmas in it or something. It was Calvin and Hobbes. You can get the Calvin and Hobbes books with all the comics of Calvin and Hobbes in the books. And I would rip out a page or cut out a page, and I would fold it up in a letter and send it to the prisoner. And they loved it because they were like, oh, cool, I'm getting comics in the mail. They love that stuff. And so, and it was just an easy way to minister to them. And really, you're not trying to Bible beat these people. There are pastors who go there, and share with them the good news of our Messiah and stuff like that. And so you can do that if you want to. But, really, and I do that. But really, you really get a source of encouragement and a person who can uplift them in their time when they're just at their lowest of the low. They're finding themselves in prison. They had those dreams of being somebody one day, and here they are locked up behind bars. And it's a great way to minister and uplift somebody who needs uplifting. So There it is, the address. Addison Todd, St. Charles County, Missouri, Department of Corrections. Send him a letter. Think of maybe just best way to do this so you remember to do it. Go get 3 envelopes right now. Write out the address, put a stamp on them, and over the next 3 months, just pick one up every so often and stick something inside and send it to him. Send him a news article. Send him something. Have your kids draw him a picture or something, or stuff like that. Whatever. Or just find just somewhere in your heart some words of encouragement to give this person. He's a young person and he's gonna do all right in life. I know it. He just needs a little bit of encouragement, and to let him know that this is not the lowest of low. He has a wife back home who's pregnant, who's going to be giving birth just after he gets released. And so, he needs some encouragement right now. The world is crashing down around him, and he needs prayer. And so let him know you're praying for him. Let him know that you're thinking of him, and send him a comic strip or a picture or something that will help give him some. And if you want to, send him some hate mail. That's all right with me. I don't care. So anyway, that's it. Send him a piece of mail and uplift somebody today. And minister to somebody. And if you've never been involved in a prison ministry, there are a good number of prison ministries out there. Find one and participate. So, all right, we'll leave it at that. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.